Come, let's sing Jesus, of Jesus, of Jesus, of Jesus. Let's sing Jesus, and everyday children's way.
Hey there, friends. It is Friday. It is the last day of the week, but not the literal last day. That would be Saturday. We've got to go back and figure out what the last day. Regardless, it's Friday, and that means we're at the end of our week together. That's sad. But all this week, we've been talking about how we can be walking with Jesus. And today we want to talk about one of the most important things about following Jesus. You know, all this week your memory work has come from Matthew chapter 16, verse 24. Now this is right after Jesus had just told his disciples that he's going to build his church, that he's going to make sure that his kingdom lives forever, and that his people know what they need to do. And right as soon as he said, I'm going to bring my church into existence, he would say in verse 24 to his disciples, if anyone desires to come after me, let him deny himself. That means I can't do the things I want to do. Take up his cross. We'll talk about what that means in a moment. And follow me. You see, at the end of the day, what Jesus would be saying is that if you truly want to come after me, you've got to take yourself out of the equation and you've got to put Jesus there as your direction in life. And it works like this. Did you know that when Jesus was towards the end of his life, literally on the last day of his life, they had an unfair trial and they told Jesus that he had done some bad things, but Jesus didn't do anything wrong. Jesus would have to take what we call a cross. Now, I'm not talking about the letter X, but you know how a lowercase t looks like? It's got a big long line and it's got a small line right towards the top, but close to the middle. Jesus had to take something like that. And those things would have weighed anywhere from 100 to 300 pounds. But the Bible would tell us that when Jesus had to take his cross, there was someone by the name of Simon who helped Jesus take his cross. Now there's something really important about that, but we'll talk about that after we sing a song with our friend Paul. So let's go sing a song and I'll see you in a few seconds. Let's go sing.
Sing Christian songs with Paul.
Thanks, E.T. Hey kids, would you like to sing another Christian song? How about Jesus the Loving Shepherd? Jesus the loving shepherd calleth thee now to come. Enter the fold of safety, where there is rest and room. Come in the strength of manhood, come in the morn of youth. Enter the fold of safety, where there is rest and room. Lovingly, tenderly calling is he, wanderer, wanderer, come unto me. Patiently waiting there standing I see, Jesus my shepherd divine. Great job, kids. We'll see you next time.
Hey friends, that was a super awesome song that we sang with Paul. Thanks, buddy. Thanks, friends. God is so happy with all of you for singing that great song for his glory. Now, when we left, we were talking about when Jesus was at the end of his rope. He was on his last day here on earth. Jesus had to take a cross, and that cross weighed a whole lot. But someone named Simon of Cyrene helped him to carry that cross. Now it's interesting that when Jesus was towards the end of his life, that someone helped him carry his cross. But you know, when I think about it, even though Simon had to, and this isn't Simon Peter, this is someone else, even though he helped Jesus take that cross quite a few 100 feet, if not a couple thousand feet, Did you know that if we look at the cross the other direction, we have Jesus helping bear our cross? Now, it's heavy enough to be able to bear our own cross, but wouldn't it be great if Jesus could help us when we're having a really bad day, a really tough time, and we don't have a direction to go? Maybe we're looking at things from the wrong end of the cross. Many times we think of ourselves of following after Jesus and walking after Jesus, but really it should almost be in one way, it should be like that, but in another sense, if we don't have Jesus helping us bear our cross, we're not going to have enough strength to make it through life, friends. We're not going to have enough strength whenever our friends tell us bad things and it really hurts our feelings. We're not going to have enough strength whenever something bad happens to grandma and grandpa or mommy and daddy or even our brothers or sisters. We don't know how to respond to that. It's really going to be hard whenever someone moves away that we really, really love and we don't know how to handle it. You see, Jesus can help us to make it through those trials, as we would call them, or those really rough and bad times. Because Jesus doesn't want us taking our cross by ourselves. Even though He says if you're going to follow me, you need to deny yourself and pick up your cross. But if you're going to follow after Jesus, you're going to have to do exactly what Simon did. Not that he was trying to follow after Jesus, but we need to be able to take up our cross, and either way you look, we're going with Jesus, and Jesus is going with us. Friends, that's the kind of walk that we want to have in this life with God, a life that's walking with Jesus. Now that's all the time that we have this week. Let's go work on our final memory work where you get to tell me what it is, and I'll see you next week. So, let's go work on our memory. Hey there, friends. So it's Friday, which means that it is memory work time. Now we've been working all this week on learning our verse from the book of Mark. No, that's not right. Matthew chapter 16 and verse 24. That's right. Now, we'll say the verse once together, and then I want you to say the verse back to me. Are you ready? Let's go. Then Jesus said to His disciples, "If anyone desires to come after me, let him deny himself and take up his cross and follow me." Now you say the verse back to me. Are you ready? Go ahead. That was fantastic. You did such a good job. You did an even better job than I did. How'd you do that? My. But you know, even better than that, God is so happy that you decided to walk with Jesus all this week. Now keep that verse in your heart, share it with others, and share the glorious gospel of Christ with not just your friends and your family, but everyone where you live. Now, friends, that's all the time that we've got for this week. Stay safe, love God, do what He wants for you because it's the right thing to do. And until next time, see you later, friends.
Come, let's sing Jesus, 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 Jesus. Let's sing an everyday children's way.